Welcome to the show. How's it going? We are going to have some fun tonight. We've got a great group of people, and we're going to be talking about the winners and the losers. I've got some great questions, some great clips. We're just going to chat it all up. But first off, we're going to bring in one of the losers. So you guys, are you ready? Because we are going to have some fun. And here we go.
Well, I want to start off by saying that I'm not one of the losers. I am the loser in this case. I am the mayor of Loser Town.
Right now, you absolutely are. We're hoping
just right now
that our second loser will join us later. So, Tim, before we get too deep into some questions, what did you think about the show going in? What was your idea of the show?
I had no idea what was going to happen. I didn't know anything about it. I wasn't paying that much attention. I've been pretty busy and pretty... and I think people could probably tell in the show I was kind of grumpy because I was not in a good headspace that weekend. So it was nice to do something funny and goofy. But I was kind of overly serious, and I think that shows.
Do you feel like you lightened up more as you played?
A little bit, yeah. Wow, that was like a UFO just flew by. Anyway.
I blame our technical background helper. So.
Oh, again, it's a repeated sighting. That has to be an alien, right?
It is. I believe it is an alien named Knife. So I have to ask. There is one clip I thought was hilarious, and I'm going to play it for you guys just to have an idea before we talk about it. Here it goes.
What kills more Australians every year, sharks or platypuses?
Platypuses?
Yes.
Tim,
that is wrong.
Yeah.
Wrong.
Michael, I'm going to go with sharks.
Yes.
Sure. That's what I was going to go with. Yes.
Platypuses are pretty dangerous. I was just taking a guess there.
Yes.
All right.
Trick question.
So, platypuses. Do you have something against platypuses? Do you like platypuses?
They have. They're interesting animals. I like them. I know there aren't that many shark attacks. That's why I gambled on the platypus, because they're kind of cute and cuddly, and if you pick them up, they'll stick you and possibly kill you. They have poisonous stingers on their fins.
So would you say it's always a good strategy to go against choosing sharks as like the most attack?
Absolutely not. I mean, obviously it didn't play out for me there. I think sharks, I did see Jaws, I like Jaws. That makes sense to me. But that was Also, Sharknado. If you count movies, sharks are way more dangerous.
That is true. And we've got a couple people hanging out in the comments. So we've got Anita. Oh, and Nikki's joining us. Let's just pop her in here. Nikki!
Hooray!
And then we got our famous Ron hanging out in the chat as well. Oh, Nikki, we've got some good clips for you too. So.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
Oh, and here's Ron's comment about the platypuses.
That wasn't much of a comment, Ron. Try harder.
And Joe's watching too, guys. Look at that.
Yay.
The heat is on. I feel like I need to do a funky dance now.
Trial by fire. Come on.
So, Nikki, I asked Tim a second ago what he thought about the show going in. Like, what did he expect? What did you expect going into the show?
I had absolutely nothing. I went in completely virgin. I went in going, okay, I'll just take what's thrown at me. And I was very surprised. I was very happy by the questions. They were very much, writer and easy. Most of the stuff was pretty easy. No, it was fun. And they were easy and fun. You could riff off of them. I was a little worried they were going to go for stuff that I had no idea about. I was just going to have to fake it. But luckily, that's my superpower. So, I went in completely virgin. No idea.
So did you guys, once the show got started, have an idea of how to win? Or did you have maybe a plan?
I had no plan. I should have won. Did you see that? I mean, I didn't take score, but man, I think I got a lot more questions right. I'm just saying I think I did. But, whatever. I'm not sure what their scoring system is, but whatever. Yeah. I have no plan. I never have a plan. I'm an agent of chaos. I have never any plan.
Agent
But I
of
look
Chaos.
like a person that has a plan?
And speaking of Agents of Chaos, I have to play this clip. I kind of wonder if maybe it ended up being a strategy. Here it is, guys.
Great. Thank you, Nikki.
I'm Nikki Nelson Hicks. My code words are cheap, quick, and weird. And this is one of my books, Jake Ishtenheji. This is the first volume of 3 different stories of a whole series of stuff with Jake.
I have to say, the cheap, quick, and weird had me cracking up first thing when I watched this. So.
But it is. I actually have it on business cards. Cheap, quick, and weird. I actually bought the domain to make a website called Cheap, Quick, and Weird. But my daughter's like, don't do that, Mom. People are going to think you're into sex or something and doing dildos.
I mean,
So I let it
you
die.
put
I
it in the
didn't.
book, and nobody will never know. So,
But I do. I actually have a little sign up here on my desk. It says Cheap, Quick, and Weird.
that
Yep.
is awesome. And Ron has a comment because we played a little the Loser Town segment, and Tim said he was mayor of Loser Town. So you guys get to split the whole mayor roles now.
Well, we can run against each other. There's an election.
There you go. I mean, maybe you can play for it again on the show.
Nah,
Let's
I would lose
do
that
it.
for sure. Okay, Nikki, you can be the loser, the mayor.
I will be mayor of Loser Town.
And Joe says that you did bring the most energy, Nikki.
I always bring the energy, man. It's what I do. It's what I do.
We got some supportive comments from our background helper here.
Me too.
So going forward, do you think you guys would be on the show again?
I think so. I'm a goddamn delight. So I'd like to think that I will be invited back again, but who knows? I don't know. They may be afraid of me. They might be a little scared of me. So who knows? Bring it. Bring it.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I mean, there were a lot of boomer questions. I didn't really get a lot of the questions. And that's one of the reasons I'm not sure if I don't think I'd be very competitive to appear on the show again. Too much for old people, you know.
See,
I'm
the
pretty
one
next.
that I got to be on, there were some younger generation stuff, and I was like, "Oh, I got these," but like, I'm with you on some of those questions. I was like, "I don't know what the heck that is." Which Nikki got a lot of them, like the Blair Witch Project. I don't even think I've watched that movie.
Really?
One.
I didn't get that one, but I mean, I had my book up, but the other guy got it. Mike.
I never watched the Blair Witch Project. I just know a bunch about it.
I watched it. I had, and it's.
And I think I just didn't raise my book in time. I said the answer. That was my other big problem. I was
learning
very
to-
bad with the book. Yeah.
Yeah, and
It took me a while to get a hang
Joe
of that.
says Ron's trying to jump on the Me Too thing again. Tacky Ron. And Ron says Nikki is delight.
I actually have a T-shirt that says "I'm a goddamn delight." I love my T-shirt. I actually wore it for the show, but you couldn't see it.
Yeah, and Ron thinks he's clever, but I have more than one account. Uh-oh.
Ah,
I think
okay.
we got some drama going on in the background.
I love that. Okay.
Yeah. So on the collab thing, what did y'all think about the collaboration? Because I know, Nikki, you said it was for more booze, basically, and Tim, yours was like, I'm not for it.
Well, I don't drink, so
Yeah.
you know.
I've never collaborated. I can't imagine collaborating. To me, writing's a very personal, private thing, and having somebody else in my business would just really piss me off. That's what editors are for. Okay, it's hard enough getting an editor all in your business, but having someone else in your business, no. I don't collaborate. So this is that I wouldn't. I mean, if Neil Gaiman were to show up and say, "Hey, you want to collab?" Of course I would.
I would turn him down, though. I would turn down Neil Gaiman.
Really?
I would. I mean, maybe not because I need the money, but
Need
but I
don't
would
just have
want
money.
to. I would want to turn him down.
Mhm.
I've
Oh,
never
man.
really even liked his books that much. There's more
I like-
evil that I can say there.
Well,
I
no,
like Coraline. I couldn't
I
finish
like,
any other.
well, I love the Sandman comics, and I loved
Oh, Sandman's
American
good too,
Gods,
yeah.
but
Okay.
I don't like most of his other stuff. I thought was very much boom, boom, boom.
Well,
But,
I mean, yeah. Anyway,
that's just me.
not to go shitting on Neil Gaiman all of a sudden, but you know, I don't know. I don't like collaboration. I've been approached by multiple people to collaborate with me who wanted to collaborate with me after my first podcast appearance ever back in 2013 or 14, I guess it must have released. But somebody emailed me cold and asked if I wanted to collaborate with them, and I'm like, no.
Who the hell are you?
Was the eventual answer.
Oh,
No, I
cool.
don't.
That's
I
kind of
entertained them for a while because it was kind of flattering, but eventually
Yeah.
I just say, no, this isn't. I don't need
I
help.
just
I don't
can't.
want your help, and I don't want to write the book you want to write. That's the main thing.
Yeah, no,
Mayhem.
Mayhem.
Yes.
No, to me, it's too private. It's too much of a very solitary thing for me, and I just can't imagine.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I just can't.
And you have a good imagination, obviously. We all we all do, you know?
We all do. It's why we do this. I mean, we have
Yeah.
to get the voices out of our heads. That's why I'm in therapy. But yeah.
Yeah.
So
All right,
more-
guys. Well, thank you so much for jumping on the show.
You're welcome.
Next up, guys, we've got the winner and some more exciting questions for you. Here we go. Michael! Formerly married Michael.
Now you know my secrets.
How does it feel to be the lucky winner of your very first game show?
Well, I feel like I had the most points somehow. I'm not sure I actually won. I felt like Nikki actually answered more questions correctly. I just gave more opinions correctly. So, I have to tip my cap to her. And Tim, obviously, I think was much more suited to this than I was. But for some reason, I won. So I'm happy to be sitting in the winner's circle.
Yes. So I have some fun questions for you.
All right.
First off, you guys, I'm going to play the clip for why I introduced him as formerly married.
This question for each of you. If you are married and your spouse does not watch these shows, how many affairs have you had? Michael?
As many as I could get away with.
Good.
Wow.
Good.
Brave.
Good.
Tim?
Represent. Tim?
None, because I'd be lucky enough to be married.
Oh, that's nice. Nikki.
None, because my husband is a former U.S. Marine, and I wouldn't even hear the bullet coming. So no, thank you.
Good.
No.
Good.
No.
I feel like I got that answer wrong.
All right.
I thought we were supposed to be joking around.
We're joking.
No,
I'm
that
being funny.
we're going to
I don't
use
know.
that question and answer as a promotion piece.
Yes.
We'll be releasing it as a separate video on
Excellent.
TikTok and YouTube, all the places.
Yeah,
It'll go
what
viral.
happened to Michael would be the
Yeah. Former married person, Michael.
Former married person, Michael.
Twice.
So that was hilarious. I'm going to play some of these comments real quick. Ron says, yay, great losers. And Robin says, no false modesty, Michael. And here's another one from Ron. So humble.
Okay.
So I have to ask, has your wife seen the show and seen your clip? Did she watch it premiere today?
Well, no, I'm no longer married to either of my wives, but it's not because of that clip. When we talked about this, when Ron, I had done a show with him earlier, and he and I were just, he was like, "You're so upbeat all the time. What's up with you?" And I was like, "I'm sorry, man. I don't know what to tell you." So he was kind enough to invite me on the show, and when he talked to me, he said, "We're just joking around. We're having a good time." So I gave a good joking around answer. I didn't actually think it was gonna be anywhere on the internet. So I guess that's it. I guess that's why I did it. I hated you. There's Ron knows. He did. He was so mad at me that first day. It was great.
Robin said, actual former married person, awkward now.
Yeah, there you go.
It happens. I thought it was great, though, because, it did bring
Thank you.
humor into the show. Did you know there was going to be a lot of humor going in?
I thought that's why we got on there. At the beginning, I wasn't worried about getting questions right. I was just throwing out, stuff I thought might be funny to hear. I didn't realize they were going to keep points. They started doing that. I was like, well, maybe I should try,
Do you have a plan moving forward now that you're going to be in the ending rounds with everybody? Because you're going to be competing against me. So I don't know if you saw the first episode.
I actually feel sorry for you. I have been training. I've been reading encyclopedias, dictionaries,
I am in trouble.
thesauruses.
But see, the answer for everything is always China and sharks. So
I don't think that's true. The Blair Witch Project, I tried that for everything. That did not work.
That's true. Oh, and any famous people, it's always Ron Lahr. So
Okay. Fair enough.
So we have good strategy going in. Do you think you're going to change
I'm
it?
just going to have fun. I'm too worried about winning. Although the prizes are big. That is true.
Yes, they are. They're huge.
Who's the other finalist?
We don't know yet.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And I can't share even if I do know. We're
I
gonna find
see.
out with everybody else as we go.
Interesting.
And
You're
here's
playing a
the-
head game with me. I will not fall for that.
am. Michael has my favorite moment in the episode. Was there an actual answer to that question? Yes. Yeah.
Oh no! What did I? I don't even remember the question.
I think it was that clip that we watched. So.
Oh,
And
okay.
Nikki says, "Still haven't received my prize."
Right, Nikki. Me
Take that
neither.
up with Ron and Robin, not me. Nope. But I do have a question about another fun clip.
Oh,
And
no.
I'm kind of wondering if this is going to be like part of your strategy moving forward.
Okay.
What is the sound that an annoying little dog makes?
Michael.
Definitely worth a point.
You know, I forgot that even happened. As soon as you played it, I was like, "What are they doing?" Oh no! Why
You
would
can
they?
take up to 8 months to get your prizes. Well, I mean,
Okay.
if it makes you feel better, I hadn't got anything either. So they stuck me on this show, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. So
I love it. I think this is a great show. I'm excited just to be a part of it.
Oh, but
I had no strategy there. I just wanted to. I kept thinking of the most annoying sound in the world. I was like, I'm gonna go with that idea.
Personally, I think it would be a great strategy moving forward. So
All right,
just
I'll see what I
randomly
can
burst
do.
out.
You're
into it.
getting all my strategies. You're gonna have this whole plan against me. I'm terrified.
I mean, everybody's stealing strategies. You got to think there's going to be contestants on the show that are watching us stealing our strategies.
I
So
hope
we have
so.
to come up with new stuff.
What do they say? It's the biggest form of flattery when they mimic you.
Yeah, yeah. they
There you
copy down
go.
you.
I mean, I'm probably going to be famous very, very soon.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
I guarantee it. So, but back to your strategy. Now that we are chatting.
Well, you
about it.
really want to know about this? Okay.
I do. We're in competition here. I gotta be able to beat you, man. Like we're gonna take. I'm gonna take you down. So.
Oh, Robin, that is a great comment. I mean, that's funny.
Oh my gosh.
We're going to hell.
Yes, we are. Oh my gosh.
All right, I'm ready for your strategy comment. I'm not going to give away too much, but I'll go.
I can't share it with you.
Oh, okay.
I just
All right.
can't. Nope, I can't. But on this topic, you said you were a Firefly fan over Star Wars and Star Trek, I believe, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Nikki was very passionate about Star Wars. So do you have that same level of passion for Firefly?
You know, man, I really do. I remember I didn't watch it when it came out, and I was able to watch it. I think Netflix had it at some time, maybe 10 years ago. And I started watching it. I was like, why did I not watch this when it came out? Yeah. Every scene, every episode is just fantastic. The quips, the one-liners, the timing, the way it was written, the way it was acted, is really just, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm a fan of Star Wars. I do enjoy Star Trek. But Firefly, it's gotten into my soul. I don't know what to say. I love it. It was so much fun. It's a tragedy that it didn't continue. Yeah, brown coats forever. There you go. Right?
This is what Anita says. I'm like, I am so clueless because I've never seen it. So.
Oh my goodness, young lady! I'm not going to tell you
it.
what to do, but it is very good if you like that kind of thing.
I'll have to check it out. Because especially if it's like on Netflix or something. My TV watching days have been like kind of shortened with a 4-year-old, but
I will tell you,
Star Wars was good for the original 3.
I think there's 13 episodes, and then they, the fans came out with they supported the movie Serenity, which kind of comes afterwards, and then they had books and things like that follow. But yeah, the show I loved it. Oh, there you go. So you have to watch it now.
I'm gonna be fired. Yeah, I know, guys. There's a lot of stuff I haven't seen. Like, I mean, first off, I'm young. I have a kid, and like, life is hectic. It's always hectic. Oh,
very good
okay,
show.
So I have another question. This is going to be our final question.
Okay.
At the end, when they told you were the winner, how did you feel?
I mean, if you've ever thought of a whale breaching the surface for the first time, breathing fresh air, I didn't feel anything like that. It was more like confusion. I was like, I won something? I guess that's great. I don't know.
I can't be fired. We're good.
Oh, you're in the blanket of security. You're good. Yeah, it was great to win. I really didn't care about winning. I was excited just to be on the show.
Yeah.
Chris, no, it was Eddie Murphy used to do this thing where He was on the Tonight Show, and he was on every day, and he would yell from the audience. And if you listen, you could hear him. And I'm like, yeah, that's how I felt. I was happy just to be on the show. I felt like
Hey,
that.
it works. It works. Winner of what? Who won what?
You're
joining in late. So we're talking about a game show here. This is Michael was the winner of the game show Indie Mayhem that premiered earlier tonight on this channel. So if you smash,
Nikki just said she should have won.
Yeah.
I'm not going to argue. She definitely got more.
Close race. It was a
she
close
got more
race.
questions right. I think I just answered more opinion things more quickly.
Yes.
I got my book up faster. Whoa.
Y'all were quick at that. I was doing hand raising because I didn't have a book closed. So I didn't know we were going to need books. So.
Oh, free. It's free promo every time you stick it up.
Well, Michael, thank you so much for jumping on and telling us a little bit about your experience on the show. We're going to bring up the madness behind the show next, guys. That was really quick. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Here are the masterminds behind the questions, everyone. Mr. Ron, Nice Lahr, and RJ Burchett.
Hello. True.
So, guys.
Sorry, I was enjoying Nikki's comments.
You're good, yeah.
There is not more to life than winning or being right.
No, that was mine.
Right,
there's
but
more
she
to
said
life,
no,
Ron.
there isn't.
We've had there's
right. But Nikki said no, there's not.
Now that
then that she's the mayor of Loserville.
Yeah. Now that y'all done a few shows, what do y'all think of the contestants so far?
I mean, it's as good as we can get, I guess. I mean,
most of them are thoroughly adequate. Almost all of them are adequate.
We've also filmed 3 more shows, so we're thinking of those 5 shows together. It's been great, actually. In all seriousness, as a comedian, it's been great.
So the questions I have to ask, since everything is China, how much research did you do into those?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Madilynn. I've had a problem with China for a while because, since my childhood, they've been stealing our jobs, they've been stealing our women, and now they're stealing our history. They've stolen our apple pie and our ice cream because they invented those. And when I grew up in this country, America, where I live, we invented ice cream and apple pie. And now suddenly it's the Chinese invented it hundreds of years ago.
I'm sorry, I have to interrupt. Nikki said thoroughly adequate is what she wants on her tombstone. And I just want to say, you'll get there.
Yeah.
You'll get there. Because I'm a supporter.
We'll make sure it happens, Nikki. At least I will. I mean, all these older guys making the questions for the show here. So did y'all do that on purpose? Make a more older populace kind of question list versus a younger population?
Robin's questions are from before we were born. I mean, he's I think he just hates people. I asked a question about Katy Perry, and I asked a question about God dang it.
I know you threw Miley Cyrus in.
Miley Cyrus. That's all I could think of was Hannah Montana.
Yeah, but some of those y'all were popping out there. I was like, I don't know.
So I'm hip.
I have to tell you this. My second grade son went to school dressed as Buck Rogers, an old-timey science fiction guy. And he said the teachers loved it and they all knew what it was and none of the kids did. And he came home that day after being so proud, leaving with this costume, because we were watching the old Buck Rogers serials from the 1940s, I'm guessing. And he came home and said, "Dad, could we watch some more modern movies?"
Oh.
Because no one knew who he was, except the really old teachers. Which isn't really what a second grader is looking for.
Nikki says, I think you're younger than me. I'm assuming she's talking about me. And yes, I'm younger than everybody that's
I think she's talking about us. And
we look young too.
She's not, I have a worse back, so I feel like a real old guy.
I'm getting there. My 30 stuff is creeping in and I'm achy.
And I don't like kids in my yard or on my grass. So I mean, I feel like I'm a really good old guy.
So moving forward, guys, now that we've got this post show going on, do you think the contestants are going to start changing up their strategies?
Oh, now that they have a way to look into the underpinnings, you think they're going to come on with a little more? Nah,
I'm just going to leave Nikki's age up for the rest of the show.
For Nikki.
Wait, what did she say?
Oh my gosh, shut up, youngling. Sorry, Nikki. We all love you, though.
Yes, definitely. But I want to say, attributing strategies to the players is very generous.
Yeah, that's maybe a bit far.
That's all I can say without giving away the other shows. I think. Yeah, Nikki has it right. Well,
are y'all going to change up the questions a bit more? Maybe.
No, we're going to keep asking the same ones.
We're going to ask. We want the show to go faster, and we thought if we use the same questions every episode, it would go quicker. No, of course we're gonna. We definitely are, and as we enjoy a question, I think you'll see more questions like that. You know, when we enjoy the answers from it, and I haven't given up on sports questions, although that's gone horribly.
It's not exactly the best crowd for it.
Math is tough. We threw out like several categories when we filmed the last 3 episodes. There was one episode in particular, like can't do that.
Yeah.
So simpler questions. Nikki said they were easy, but the contestants don't act like it's easy.
Go harder, because you don't want it to be too easy, right?
Well, it is funny to laugh at people who don't know the answers. Sure. But it's more fun when they are engaged, don't you think, Robin?
I do like it. A couple of them fell asleep in the last show, and that was awkward. We had to call their spouses and be like, "Just can you nudge them? It's just 5 more minutes." So, that part was awkward. But I was thinking we should add an element where if you get a question wrong, you remove an article of clothing.
Ooh, kind of like strip poker. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know how that'll pass on YouTube, though.
Except for we've seen 15 contestants so far, so we aren't going to do that. No.
What about having them stand up and maybe do a dance move or something like that? Adding that in there.
A lot of them are old.
Yeah.
That would be. Oh my goodness, we're getting hit with some. Yeah.
We've been in COVID for so long that a lot of people show up to something like this, and they're not even wearing pants to start with. So, it's probably best we don't ask them to stand up and dance. See Ron's earlier comment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It could wake them up a little bit, though.
It could.
Mm-hmm. Maybe sing a song. You could have them sing.
No,
I tried singing a song once, and it didn't go well.
I was infuriated.
That bad, huh?
Well, one, it is such a short show, and then 2, yes, it wasn't great. But I will say, do you want to make your announcement about the news?
Oh, yeah.
And then we'll come back till the end. Or I guess we're almost done anyway.
We are. We're coming up on the end, guys. And we've got a couple things to announce. I know Sunday.
Wait. You had that thing.
Thank you.
I made that.
Mayhem, guys. Mayhem.
That took forever.
This is what the show's about. So Sunday we're gonna have Go Indie Now's got a bunch of shows lined up for the week. A ton of different stuff going on. And Sunday there is a roundtable discussion. We're going to be talking about some great topics, you guys. I'm actually really excited about it. I'm not going to give any spoilers away. And then Vanessa and Joe are going to be doing Late Night with Indies. I think I said that right. I can't find my notes, guys, so I apologize. It's going to be live. Yes, all of this stuff is live. I do apologize for that. But they are going to be getting on Friday, right, Joe? I believe. Going live late in the evening. And they're going to be talking about various things. Specifically, one of the things they mentioned was pirating books. And that's a big topic right now for indies. And then the returning of books to Amazon, which is insane.
Indeed. Late
night news. Yes, at 10 p.m. Eastern. That's what it is, guys.
Perfect.
Check down here for Joe. Yes. This is what I get for coming straight from soccer to hang out with you guys. But this is a fantastic news show, and I'm excited to be a part of it and part of the Go Indie Now family. So thank you, Joe.
We're so excited that you're here with us and hosting this.
Amen.
Yes. So there's so many great shows for you guys to check out this week for Go Indie Now. And I hope you'll smash the like button and subscribe to our channel to check us out when we're live next. Our cute little banner down there. All right, guys. So I think this is pretty much the end. We'll wrap it up here. Just remember that it's always time to go indie now.
Amen.
Amen.